Okay, hi everyone. Today we are going to challenge these three word problems all at one go and the shortest times possible. Now we are looking at decimals, page 28, level 1 questions. You see a calculator symbol there. It means you could use a calculator for these questions. And the likelihood is that they're going to challenge you if you can understand the operation from reading the question. Now, fairly short sentences. Are you ready? Let's go. Starting with question number 4. Alright, over here, I must ask you to pardon me. We just came back from a camp. I've been shouting for a few days, cheering and not speaking my voice is a little sore and low. But hope you can still catch what I'm saying. Okay, starting with writing the race here at the side. Question 4. Ravi collects cards of cartoon heroes. The cost of each card is 75 cents. Ravi wants to buy 34 such cards. How much will he have to pay for the cards altogether? Okay, I'll go with the second reading at the same time. I'm going to annotate. Cost of each card is 75 cents and he bought 34 such cards. Such means they are the same cards, equal in value. That refers to these cards. How much he has to pay? How much? That's the question. Pay for the cards altogether. So the sum of the amount of money. Okay, I think this question is fairly simple. I'm going to go with the unitary methods. That says one card. Okay, well, since we are challenging how fast we can do this, I'm going to challenge you at the same time. While you want to do it fast, are you able to do it clearly such that your working is clear and you're accurate in your work? Okay, not only fast but effective. Okay, so with the unit says dollars, and I'm gonna write here to remind me that I got to have dollars in my answer. Okay, so 75 cents times 34 such cuts. I could use a calculator for this question, which is beside me. 75 cents, that's $0.75 times $34 times 34 such cuts, I'm sorry. And that gives me $25.50. Make sure you have your units written. Okay, one question down. Got to check. Let's see, it's about $1 for one card. 34 is about $34. Okay, thereabouts. So you can see where the answer is reasonable by estimation. Moving on to the next question. So I chose my method. Moving on. Question 5. The length of a rectangle is 42.8 centimeters. The breadth of the rectangle is 23 centimeters. What is the area of the rectangle? There's this rectangle, quick annotation. The length, that means the long side, is 42.8 centimeters. The breadth, that means the short side, is 23 centimeters. What is the area of the rectangle? Area means the space that's inside. So I've done my annotation at the same time. Okay, talking about area. So I hope area, everybody is familiar with the units. In this case, you have centimeter and centimeter. Area, you're talking about of the rectangle, you have the length times the breadth, which in this case you have 42.8 centimeters multiplied by 23 centimeters. Oops, mistake here. 23 centimeters. Use my calculator. So I draw a diagram and use the formula length times breadth. coupled with the help of a calculator to solve this. And the answer is (984.4) units. Centimeter multiplied by centimeter should give me square centimeters. Okay, so I have my answers here. 984.4 square centimeters. That's the units for area. So I got the units. Now I check whether the answer is reasonable. It's about 40 centimeters. So if I'm going to approximate to 40 centimeters times 20 centimeters, I should get an answer that is close to 800 square centimeters. Alright, which is, the answer is more because you have bigger dimension, bigger number than that. Okay, very quickly move on to the last question here. Okay, checking with how much time you're spending on each question, and coupled with the annotation and the writing clarity, units involved, plus one. Okay, now you have next one. $7,945 shared equally among 28 people. How much does each person get? So I think this is sharing of money. So I've got 28 people. They are sharing an amount of money that's $7,945. You're asking for each person. Each, that means that's referring to one person. That will be $7,945 divided by 28 people with the help of my calculator. Okay, I hope you are able to find the answer without too much of a problem. One of the problems is when you're pressing the calculator, if you're not careful, with the operation, sometimes, or the transfer of the numbers from the question to the working to the calculator and back to the paper as you're writing. Okay, so a few things to take note. Okay, very quickly, I already read at the same time completed using division. I have same thing here, decided to go with the unitary method, but I will be very clear with my writing, showing you how I put people and the relationship of the money divided by 28 because of the sharing. And let's check the transfer of my working numbers. Okay, 28. Alright, check my calculator. Okay, if I'm going to do an approximation, it's about $8,000 divided by about 28 is about 30. So if I use an approximation, it's about thereabouts $270. Okay, so an approximation sometimes helps us. Okay, that's are the answers for these three questions, page 28. Level 1 were problems for decimals.